Dune has a lot to live up to. First, it has to appease the fans of the original book. It has to ensure that it is a faithful adaptation. But on the other hand, it also has to draw in new viewers who have absolutely no clue what Dune is about, who are not familiar with the source material. And third, and the most difficult of all of those tasks, it has to live up to the hype that has been generated around this movie. And the hype surrounding Dune, it's massive. Does Dune live up to the expectations? Let's find out. Dune, in case you don't know what it is about, it is set in the future and there is this planet called Arrakis which consists of this element called spice which can be consumed, but at the same time it is also used for space travel. So it naturally becomes one of the most important elements, and when Duke Leto of the House Atreides is given this planet to rule, we witness politics, power struggles, betrayals, double crosses and everything else that you come to expect from an epic. As I said in my intro, Dune has a lot to live up to. It has to appease the fans, it has to appease newcomers, and it has to live up to the massive hype. And thankfully, it does all of that. I am just super satisfied right now because Dune was amazing. I loved Dune. Dune is truly epic in proportions, be it the story, the scale, the scope, or the world. It's truly epic. Like, it's the definition of epic. And one of the major things you need in an epic like this is the visuals. And I'm glad to say that the visuals are breathtaking. Every moment in this film, every shot, it just looks so immaculate, just so grand in nature. I just can't praise the visuals enough. A few moments in this film, I had no clue how Denis Villeneuve and his team pulled that off. I mean, the tech that is presented here, be it the ornithopters or be it the design of the sandworms, it looks gorgeous, and I'm speechless absolutely when I'm just thinking about the visuals. It's incredible. Technically, this movie is flawless. I don't even need to emphasize on that. We already knew that was going to happen, but it's truly flawless. Sound design is just perfect. Hans Zimmer's score adds a lot to the film. There are moments in this film where you're just watching it and you're going to get goosebumps watching it because of how the score is incorporated with the story. And talking about the story, this is an adaptation that is going to please the fans of the original book. I have read the book a few months ago, absolutely loved it, and this adaptation lives up to the original book. At the same time, it also changes up a few things in order to make it more cinematic and make it more streamlined for the modern audiences, and it does all of that beautifully. Another thing that I absolutely loved about Dune was the acting. Every single actor just gives their best. Timothée Chalamet as Paul Atreides is great in this film. Rebecca Ferguson almost steals the show in every single scene as Lady Jessica. Oscar Isaac is great. But my favorite character in the entire film is Duncan Idaho, played by Jason Momoa. Yes, Aquaman plays Duncan Idaho. He's just so likable on screen, such a great character. Absolutely loved his character in this one. Josh Brolin, amazing. Javier Bardem, great. I mean, I could just go on and on with the cast. And of course, Stellan Skarsgård as the Baron. He was creepy in this movie. He just had this aura of like danger all around him. The way Stellan Skarsgård portrays that villain, it's incredible. So well done, and I was really creeped out by Stellan Skarsgård's performance and the atmosphere they were able to build around his character. All of the actors, I'm sorry if I've not mentioned a few because the cast in this is just humongous. Every single one of them, every single one of the cast gives their best and just makes it an extremely well acted film. All of the characters were well written. Paul Atreides, you follow him throughout the film. It's his journey essentially, and Lady Jessica, I mean Duke Leto, I just can go on and on about the characters. Extremely well written characters. Dune isn't essentially an epic story that relies on action. It relies more on the politics, the ecology, the world, and the planet on which it is set on. It relies more on the story. And so you don't particularly have a lot of action, but whatever action is present, it's an absolute treat for your eyes. Let me just say that it's an absolute treat to look at. It's extremely well directed and the action is very well handled, and I love the way they use the shields in this movie. So basically there is this tech called shields where they activate it and you have sort of an invisible shield all throughout your body. It looked very cool, and there was a very cool concept in the film regarding those shields which just was done beautifully. I don't want to give away anything, I don't want to ruin the experience for you, but whatever they did with those shields, it was just amazing. But one thing that you have to keep in mind before going into the film is that it is just the first part. All I'm saying is just make up your mind that you're going to have an abrupt end right in the middle of the story and you have to wait for part 2. But having read the entire book, I can tell you that they're definitely on the right path. There are certain details in part 1, the way they set those details up for what is going to happen in part 2, they have done a terrific job. Having seen part 1 and knowing what's going to happen, I can clearly say that they have done an immaculate job of setting the details. They set them up perfectly to take forward the story. So if part 2 happens, if they announce part 2, then I can definitely say that they are in the right direction as to where they started off and where certain details are. I really hope that they let Denis Villeneuve make his part 2 because this movie was amazing. A few observations here and there. I just wish the character of Dr. Yu in this film could have been developed slightly better. They actually changed one aspect of the storyline from the book, which I loved, because here it actually makes more sense the way things go. I just wish his character could have been slightly better developed. And also I wanted more scenes between Duke Leto and Lady Jessica that would have fleshed out Leto's character a little bit more. You still connect with him emotionally, you still are involved in these characters, you still care for them, but then a little bit more of it would have made it even more involving. I mean, I just want more at this point, and it's already 2.5 hours long. It's just definitely this epic. It has a lot of things to do. It has this dense mythology that it has to explore. It has these characters. It has lots of characters that it has to set up. It has the sequel to set up for. It has these immaculate, epic, giant action sequences. It's just that having read the book, I wish that scene is put in here. I wish that scene was there. But it's not right to actually criticize the film for not putting in certain scenes because it's already so long. It already has so much to do. But the very fact that it does all of it so well in a way that pleases the fans of the books, in a way that also appeals to others who have no clue what Dune is about. And usually when it comes to films which are so hyped up in nature, they don't live up to the expectations that often. But Dune is one of those cases, one of those rare cases where it actually lives up to the hype. It actually lives up to the humongous, gigantic hype that the film had. It lives up to that, and that in itself is truly an achievement. I really have to praise Denis Villeneuve and every single person involved with making of this film. Every single crew member, every single cast member, everyone involved in making of this film. I really have to praise them because they have pulled off something that is truly magnificent. With all of that said, I'm going to give Dune an A+. That truly was an experience. Comment down below what you guys thought about the film. And one thing I'm really interested to see here down in the comment section is that if you haven't read the book, how did you like the film? Like, how did the film appeal to you? Because it really has some complex and dense mythology. Were you able to follow the film if you haven't read the book? I just wanted to know that. I'm really curious. So comment all of that down in the comments, and thank you very much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, do give it a like and consider subscribing to the channel so that you don't miss out on any new content, and I'll see you again.